to smash a like button.
I know.
I couldn't.
I know.
I'm not a.
How much more aggressive can people be when it comes to getting a subscriber?
Let's just like wander the mouse over it for a little while.
And then if you're feeling up to it, just
if you whoops it, yeah,
just tap it.
Yeah, just give me a little. Let's go around the icon a little bit. Don't just smash it. Quit it. Finesse it. All these men think that it's just about smashing.
Smash culture. I don't like smash culture.
I'm a fan of smash culture.
I don't know. What is smashing? If anything, if you're smashing things together, you're not doing it right.
No, I've never successfully dismounted from my wife, and I was like smashed.
Yeah, you should try that. See what happens.
Yes.
Your face will get smashed. That's what's going to happen. Okay. How's it going?
That's how you start?
No, I usually
we can.
We could. Yeah.
Let's start it like that.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it happens already.
Okay. How's it going?
All right, great.
We're doing it. We're
We're good friends for so long, and it feels weird to sit down with you in a formal setting. It's not my favorite.
That's why this was such a weird intro.
Yeah.
Because literally just off camera, we were having
we were weeping in the hallway.
Weeping
Raj
and
was
eating.
rubbing my back, being like, "That's okay, buddy. It's the worst time in my whole life." And I'm just here. Raj is like, "Want to come to a podcast?" I'm like, "You know what's going on?" Of course I don't.
But such a good friend. You said yes. You said yes.
I did. You son of a heck. You knew I would say yes.
Yeah. No,
I can't say no to work.
If anything, I thought you would say no. I thought you'd say no.
No, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I have no boundaries. My stipend was halal.
Yeah.
That's what you gave me.
Mix. I don't technically do the mix for everybody. Yeah, you got the chicken and gyro.
Yeah. It's an upcharge for the lamb, so it was worth it.
Only the best for Drew.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. But how are things? No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'd say we did a good job so far, so let's just call it.
We did. Well, this is the quickest pod we've ever had. But
so many hits. We got so many clips out of it.
Seriously, the intro?
Oh,
hey,
man, I loved the beginning.
I will say this has been one of the most interesting trip. Obviously because of all the chats and hangs we've had, but also because of I had you and Norman in the same room.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I know. It's like the other woman. It was like, wow,
that was weird for me.
Really, Raj. This is who. Raj opens for both of us, and I already knew this, but I don't know why being in the same room. I was like, wow, okay, okay, cool. This is Mark Norman, someone who's just really established in comedy. I'm like, who is she? Literally, who is that?
It's that guy.
Oh, Netflix. Oh,
it was weird because like you were like, oh, this is my buddy Raj.
Yeah, I know.
It's like I know.
No, I know, but I did that on purpose. You know that.
I know.
That would be nuts.
That'd be crazy.
Like, and this is my wife. Just peeing all over you. This is mine, by the way.
This is mine. Get your own Dark Norman.
How many minutes do you give him? Because
no, you definitely give me a lot more than he does. If anything, it just gets shorter each time.
So does his time too, though.
Yeah.
So weird. Why? I don't understand. Why are we both doing less?
The brown version and the white version did so little. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. It's always weird too when you see somebody in when I bounce around New York, like I don't live here, I'm not from here, so I'm always kind of trying to defer to what everyone else is, like what the scene is out here. I know what the vibe is in LA, and it's not actually that it's that different. It's just like. It feels so new because I do know these people, but seeing them in this setting sometimes is really what's kind of like makes me out of my comfort zone, you know?
Oh, really? Well, because when I see you out here, you fit right in.
Oh, dude, I'm sweating.
It's like I forget you're an LA comic when you're out here.
I'm sweating. Oh, that's the highest compliment anybody could ever give me. People, the highest compliment is when people are like, "Are you out here now?"
What are you doing here?
Yeah,
how long
cool.
are you here for?
Yeah.
But no, I've seen you do spots out here, and yeah, it's crazy because like you can clearly see an LA comedian when they're out here in New York doing comedy, and I would never. If you didn't tell me you lived in LA, I would never have known.
It is kind of weird too, because I know we've gotten into so many conversations about what an LA comic like looks like, and it's and what like maybe like an Austin comic looks like, or maybe a Boston comic. You know, everybody's got their own flavor, and there's these profiles that come out of maybe how you started or what you know. And I think that line is getting more and more blurred, because the reality is there are really, really strong comics from all three of those cities. And it's just interesting how in the 90s it used to be like, you know, you wanted a TV show, you were there and it was like you were an actor and then you did stand up, or you did some stand up so you could be an actor. And New York really is about like, I respect the fact that it's just, there's so many spots, people grind so much more, and there really is the sound to a joke is just like, that's just a good joke, and you can hear a good joke and you can be like, I know I think that's a New York comic just based on like just joke, you know,
just the structure of it, and the setup punchline, that's great. I mean but I do think there is different styles, like each of those places that you mentioned, like LA, I feel like it's very storytelling. It's not as much setup and punch. Austin, it's just, you know, saying retarded and gay.
Oh, my favorite. Literally. I know. What am I doing here?
I know. You should have seen us off camera.
That was our Austin pod. This is our Astoria pod.
But honestly, like, it's just using buzzwords, right? As part of your routine. And
I don't know that to be verifiably true. Like, my experience is that like some people out there have reduced certain things to that, and the culture can sometimes nurture more of that culture, and so it's of course we're speaking in sweeping terms, but I know for a fact that like you know, a certain vibe or tone that gets set can continue when it's encouraged in one place, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but of all like I've seen a bunch of Austin comics that stop
come
by
through?
here,
Interesting.
You know, and it's all the same.
Really?
It's all the same.
Really?
Just when I'm like, this guy's onto something, and then he'll be like, faggot. I'm like, yeah, you lost me.
Man,
yeah.
that's my punchline. Now, so do you think that you could spot like a Chicago comic?
No, it's just certain scenes that really scream out. L.A., Austin, New York. All the in between stuff, I could never.
And probably Boston. Boston could probably poke through, right?
Yeah. Well, mostly because of the accent, and it's all yelling.
It's the F word, but with an accent. It's like, finally, that sounds somehow better.
Fresh. Yeah, it sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about can you spot an Indian comic?
Never seen one. Never actually seen one. And if I would, I'd walk out, fast exit.
Yeah. They're too
because I know I'd fall in love with them.
What did you say the other night? They're too eat with your hands for you.
Yeah, that was wild. I don't even know the context and which I said that, but that sounds like Whiskey Drew.
That was amazing. I love Whiskey Drew. That was great. But you know, I think being Indian for 40 years of my life, you know, in New York, I feel like I've heard it all. You got me. You got me the other night.
And then I proceeded to list 3 films that I thought were Hindi, and you were like, none of those are Hindi. And I was like, okay, semantics. Black Panther, you're telling me that's not Hindi?
No, that's not even, that's Wakandan. I don't even know what that is.
Just so tone deaf.
But the crazy thing is, you were sincere. Like, dude, like the 3 of my favorite movies are in Hindi. And I was like, oh yeah, which ones? You're like, RRR, Life of Pi, and Lion. I was like, none of those are in Hindi. Fucking Life of Pi was directed by Ang Lee. Yeah, then you're like,
Ang Lee could be Indian.
He could.
Ang Lee?
Yeah.
I know that's maybe the worst that's the worst that could have been said. Not 2 Asian names. If it was 1 Asian name, we could have got away with it. Maybe.
Ang Lee. I wonder, it's going to get too racist, but I wonder if that's how he describes himself when he's angry.
No. Okay. Raj.
Sorry. That was,
Austin?
Yeah.
Wow. Austin?
Has nobody ever put the two and two together? Hang Lee? No? But oh, tell me what you think about this. I was just thinking about this the other day. Okay. A buddy of mine, he's a big smoker when he drinks.
Okay.
And I'm sure everybody has this guy.
That's always kind of fun.
Yeah.
I love that. People who are like, yeah, I only smoke when I drink. You know what I mean? But it's like it's only sex with guys whenever it's with women. Yeah. And you're like, what?
Yeah. Well, that's what got me wondering. I was like, you make a bad thing worse by doing another bad thing on top of it.
Yeah.
It's like, I only. Yeah.
Or you're like, yeah. Or it's like, and he's like, and I drink every night, by the way. And you're like, oh, you're a smoker. Yeah. Yeah. You're a smokeaholic. Yeah. And you drink so you can smoke.
Yeah. It's like, I only eat when I'm alive. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah. It's, I thought this would go into a bit, but it definitely, there's something there though, right? Because
it's so funny.
Everybody's got that friend.
Yeah. I think we've heard that. Oh, I only smoke when I drink. You know, people do that. I think that it's exactly that. It's like, I only have sex with guys whenever my wife's out of town. You're like, what?
What? No.
Whenever my wife goes out
No, you're just gay. That's but I never have sex with my wife. I only have sex with guys whenever she's out of town.
It's just, I book trips for her.
Yeah, I get rid of her to have sex with the man. But
I'm laying there in bed after I made love to a man, smoking, and I'm like, I could use a drink right now.
Where is my wife? Yeah.
No, I only drink when I smoke, when I have sex with men, when my wife's out of town. Good God. I'm not an addict.
I'm not a monster. Yeah.
It's just a very specific set of circumstances that happens every week.
Yeah, I know. That's really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one. I like it. I want to add it to my repertoire.
How do you think? Do you think that comics who work? I always feel uncomfortable when comics like try bits or they ask about bits or they ask about things. That's another thing that I think like a lot of comics aren't very precious about it. They're just very. I don't know. I'm so private with everything and my whole process, Right. So I'm so introverted that it's so hard for me sometimes to even like jump in. I'm so uncouth with stuff. Like a comic will be like, like if a comic comes to me and starts working like a thing, I am not good enough right now in this moment to be able to help you. 3 days from now, I'll come up with the best thing. Like I'll be like, you know what I mean? But when you're in a circle and there's comics who are like, oh, it's like this, and then another comic's like, oh, and this, and everybody's laughing, and then somebody else goes, oh, I am literally, and then right when it dies, and then I come in and I'm like, yeah, and like. Vase is sometimes a vase.
And they're like, what?
What are you talking about?
God, why'd you chime in? Yeah. There was no need for this. Yeah. We were having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, I find that to be not true because we've had some great riff sessions and I've seen you riff with a group of people.
You're giving me too much credit, man. I'm telling you, there is something I get so like, I feel exposed. I feel like whenever a comic is like, what do you think about? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think your instincts are right so far. I would continue down what you're thinking. And they're like, I haven't asked you anything yet. And you're like, okay,
exactly.
All right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So continue with that. And don't ask me stuff.
Not asking me shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like I think a couple of times when we were on the road together, I'd be like, hey, yeah, you want to workshop something? And you're like, not right now. Just give me like a couple of hours.
I do give it the dad, not right now. Yeah. And I never come home.
Yeah. But then, like you said, randomly, like 3 or 4 shows later, you're like, here's a great tag for that joke you just did.
So you people think I forget, or they think that sometimes when I work with some people, like, it'll just be like in the middle of a thing where it's just, I don't know, it's just random. Like we'll be out and it won't even be right when you get off stage. We'll be out at breakfast weeks later. And I'd be like, I thought about it.
like, oh, I forgot about that.
Like, yeah, I don't do that joke anymore. And I was like, well, bring it back for this. Get ready. Vase.
Yeah. Speaking of which, how has the road been going? You've been you went to like Germany or you were going.
I was supposed to.
Yeah, supposed to go to Germany.
I was supposed to, and no, I'm not going to because my.
But you have been doing like
thanks, Raj.
Well, you did do Germany though, right? Like last year.
No, I haven't been. I've never been to Germany. I've been to Europe and Eastern Europe, but I haven't been to but I haven't been to Germany yet. Was really looking forward to it. I was going to pair it with an American football game out there, but that's okay. Right now, I'm kind of finding like that different comics have different preferences in their environments. And I don't know that mine is actually suited for a comedy club. I like, it sounds so pretentious to say, but it's like, I love the theater crowd. Oh, no check drop. People are all facing the same, it's dark in the room, lighting wise is great. And, it's all facing one, I just feel so much more free and comfortable. And then I heard like other comics, like they want to be in a club. They want the lights up in the club. They want to talk to people. They want the interaction of someone like engaging. And like some comics are just like, I'll just wait and people will say stuff. And I'm like, here we go. And I'm like, there's no way I'm doing that.
Right.
There's no way I'm going about it that way.
Well, but that's because you're a comedy purist. That's the actual art form of comedy. You do your jokes, people laugh.
You think?
What it's turned into
It's turned into different stuff.
It's turned into like this crazy thing that I didn't sign up for. Now it's like getting someone to say some shit and then hitting them back and then turning that into a clip. Like that's what it's turned into now.
Yeah. And this other part of me that comes in and is like, what's it gonna be? It starts to happen. It was like, oh, you're doing it. Like I have like almost like a producer in my ear, like on a news set, where someone's like, oh, that's good, mind that. And I'm like, no, don't kill the purity of what I love.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Well, but I think that's what makes your clips so fun to watch, is because they are organic. You're not clickbaiting.
Dude, this is what I love. Go ahead.
Oh, so I was gonna say you could see a clickbaiter instantly.
Yeah.
And I check out.
That's my biggest fear is that it would ever come off that way. I would never want that. Yeah. That's one of the things that I love that Joe List is doing. He's just like, clip it. He's like aware, and he found a way that's authentic to him to even be like, clip it, like he really just is being his silly self. It feels low stakes. It feels self-deprecating. And yet people are just kind of having fun with him along the way. Yeah. I think that's just such a clever way of doing it, because if I don't address what exactly is happening in the moment, then it comes off false. Things can just sometimes come off like false if I don't exactly say what's going on or what the intention is or what my brain is. If I don't say like, oh, this would be a good moment right now for a clip, that somehow breaks the tension in order to maybe even get whatever you wanted to get, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
The idea that we all set up cameras and pretend like that's not what we're doing is crazy.
Well, no, I mean, I think you are hoping for something to happen. I think hoping for something to happen is a lot different than baiting it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. These are totally different. But I also don't know that I'm hoping something would happen. I think that's what's also weird. I hope that the show is so unique that it can't ever be recreated.
Right.
And no series of events could unfold in that way, and that audience leaves saying something to the effect of like, oh, like whatever, and the pipe cleaner went through the whistle or something. You know what I mean? Something so random,
right.
And that's not going to be a good clip. But like, it was still so unique or whatever happened. And if the byproduct of that is that a clip comes from the silliness or the energy that happens or something that's independent of that pipe cleaner whistle random example that I'm giving, like then that's when you get a victory. So I don't know. The purity of it, kind of like what you're talking about, I sometimes lose. There's so much content, so many people are doing so many different things that it feels kind of icky. And these conversations are just a good reminder that like I really do like just the purity of just like live performance and not feeling like it has to be manufactured or commercialized or produced or anything.
Yeah, no, that's what.
Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe and like.
Guys, go ahead and smash that. What? But that was how you reacted.
This button right here. Smash it.
Dude, to smash a like button?
I know.
I couldn't.
I know.
I'm not a.
How much more aggressive can people be when it comes to getting a subscriber?
Let's just like wander the mouse over it for a little while.
And then if you're feeling up to it, just
If you whoops it,
just tap it.
Yeah, just give me a little, let's go around the icon a little bit. Don't just smash it. Quit it, finesse it. All these men think that it's just about smashing.
Smash culture. I don't like smash culture.
I'm a fan of smash culture.
I don't know. What is smashing? If anything, if you're smashing things together, you're not doing it right.
No, I've never successfully dismounted from my wife, and I was like, smashed.
Yeah, you should try that. See what happens. Yes. Your face will get smashed. That's what's going to happen.
Smashed. Oh, what do you think? Are you wrecked? Are you done?
No, you'll hear her vagina dry up. That's what's going to happen. You start saying, what is that sound? I've never heard that before.
Like one of those shells on the. You're like, nothing in this one.
Sometimes with Kate, I'll be like, that was a good one, bro.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Talking to your girlfriend, wife, significant other, like they're your bro.
Yeah,
man, it's good. If you can actually, if you do it in the right way, I think it actually strengthens the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're like, hey, bud, do you mind, like that type of thing?
Yeah.
If a girl is upset when you're like, hey, bud, do you mind doing the thing or whatever? Like, she's too, it's not going to work out.
No. Yeah. If I do the whole, like, do you mind doing? I never get a no.
Yeah.
She's always down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you give it like a hey, buddy or a pal?
Yeah. Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. I call her bro a lot.
Hey, bro. Yeah.
Hey, bro. Do this.
In the act of sexual activity.
Oh, yeah. I was like, hey, bro, can you get the balls? She's like, sure, buddy.
Bro, will you get... Bro,
come on.
When it's just down there, just
keep
stroking.
I'm not done, bro.
What are we doing? Come on, dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh, hold on. Wait. I'm so close. Wait. Relax, bro.
Hold up, guy.
Make eye
just
contact.
going, guy. Hey, man, guy. Hey, you hairy man, guy.
Yeah.
And it's just a guy. What?
Where'd Kate go? Come back. He's like, I thought you sent her out of town so we could do this. I was like, darn it.
Where's my cigarettes and alcohol? Get the safe.
It's one thing that's really funny that, like, whenever we have, and I told you this the other day, but like whenever we have like a session where it's like love making,
nice.
And afterwards I'm like, man, that was pretty good. And then she's like, oh, that was so gay. And I'm like literally inside a woman and she calls me gay.
Oh, that's the best. Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
Best way to get diagnosed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like how I know I'm a real gay.
Yeah, it's like getting your blood pressure checked. So when you put your arm in, you're like, gay. And you're like, oh,
good gay.
It's high. It's high again. Yeah. How does it know?
What did I do?
Yeah. Dude, HIV tests are getting so like accurate.
I know. It's almost like only the gay people get it.
This is crazy.
Wait, what happened?
We've
Where are we
way
going?
yet too far. Oh no. This is gonna end up in Austin Comics algorithms.
Oh my gosh. Hey, at least I'll get a pop somewhere. But,
speaking of pop, hey pop, you're down there. You ever call your wife Pop? That's not good. That's incest.
I'm so
Hang
close,
on.
Daddy.
Yeah, we're not. This is way off.
About to pop.
Hey, Pop. About to pop. Pop is when you're talking about Grandpa. I'm about to pop. I'm about to pop.
I'm about to pop.
Oh, the fun was about to stop.
Oh, I'm gonna get that salt and pepper a little bit more salty right
now. Not for Pop.
Only for Pop. You ever catch family fucking?
Yeah. I mean, never like. It's never the ones you want.
What are the ones you want? It is never the ones you want.
Oh, dude, I lose so much money on those bets. It'd be wild. This is a weird pool we have.
Speaking of which, I gotta check in on it. I think I'm winning.
Yeah. Let's see. As far as like my parents, I think only ever heard.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
You know? And that was because I think I sought it out. I was like, oh, you know.
You sought it out?
Well, you know, when you're young. When you're young, you're like, what's going on?
What is that?
It wasn't like I was 30 and I was like, what's this?
What is this?
At my parents' place, who could it be?
Yeah, that's true. So you only heard, you never saw.
Yeah.
No visuals.
Yeah, which sometimes is just enough.
I think hearing might be worse.
Yeah.
I think sometimes if you just see the stuff.
Could you imagine if you only saw and you didn't hear? That'd be wild. You walk out of your parents and like, what are you guys doing?
What?
Do you
30
breathe?
years later when I'm old enough to comprehend, I was like, why didn't either of you guys make any? Wait, that's how I do it now. I lock eyes with like a brick on the wall, and then that's it. I just go at it.
Your dad says to your mom, she's like, shut up, dude.
Shut up.
Shut your mouth, bro.
Go give me a cigarette. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so what were you saying? You said that
I witnessed the aftermath.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, that sounded a lot worse than what it is. No.
Not the end. No, not the climax of the movie.
No. It's not like I wasn't in the splash zone.
You think they were like, Raj,
get in here,
Raj.
But don't do it.
But don't do it.
No, I woke up. So I remember I was like maybe 4 or 5, and I went to bed. I crawled into my parents' bed and I slept in between them.
Nice.
And then when I woke up,
Nature's chastity belt.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice reminder. Don't do this again, because you'll end up with this curious little
stinky fart boy.
Stinky kid coming in, kid curious. What was it? Petulant. That was the word I was thinking of.
Petulant.
Go ahead.
Yes. But then I woke up the next morning. So I remember I went to bed and they both had their clothes on.
Oh.
And then I woke up the next morning.
Your Indian parents are so traditional. Come on.
Yeah. Well, it's not like he had his work suit on. He was wearing like pajamas, but they were clothed.
Oh, okay. Even pajamas and full pajamas is weird.
That is pretty weird.
Right?
It is.
But maybe just different times.
I don't know. Have you tried it? I tried it recently.
Really?
I got one of those long 90s.
Oh,
and like you hold like a candle,
you have nothing on underneath, but it's just you're in a one piece, right?
A onesie, yeah, okay. Long one piece. It flows.
That kind of nice. Get a little air. Yeah. I have heard that. But if you're doing pants, if you're doing boxers, pants, and a shirt,
it's too much.
It's crazy.
It's
dude.
too much. Very restrictive. Yeah.
Anyways,
but then I woke up the next morning and none of them had any clothes on.
Oh.
So at the time, I was just like, why are you guys naked? I'm 4.
Yeah.
But then now I'm like, fucked.
How recently did you figure this out? Because this happened when you were 4 or 5. So I imagine this was very recent.
Yeah. Yeah. About 36 years later.
We were talking about it just earlier. And you're like, I think that.
You were telling me about your stuff. I was like, dude, I think I caught my parents fucking when they were 4.
Well, the fact of the matter is, did they keep you there in the middle?
I don't know. And I will never ask them. And nor will they ever even.
Did they keep a separation up top, but came together down low?
I really hope, because I was still in the middle when I woke up.
Oh, man.
So I would hope maybe my mom maybe got up and went over to the other side with my dad. They did their stuff. Or maybe they left the room and they came back and they forgot to put their clothes on. I don't know.
I hope they didn't involve you.
I don't think they would have been.
Not cool.
I don't think I would have been this normal if I was involved. Or maybe that's why.
You think you're normal, Raj? You for sure were involved. They took photos.
Back in 1980, 1990. Yeah.
Clothes on. Clothes off.
Let it dry. Woo, that's a good one.
Yeah. Then they did it with the Polaroid.
Yeah, that's it still haunts me every now and then, but
man, yeah, okay. Well, good for you. So they kept it quiet. That's pretty discreet.
Yeah.
You would have to think that they met at a different location and then reconvened for sleeping.
Well, but I crawled into bed while they were both there.
Right. So maybe they left the bed and then somewhere
else and came back. But why wouldn't they put their clothes back on?
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
You think was it hot like that night where you were like?
I do remember being a little schwitzy.
Okay.
It was a little summery.
Okay.
So maybe it was a little toasty.
I think
this was the 80s. You know?
I think it's perfectly innocent. I don't think anything happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's
the fact that
definitely
your uncle was in your bed. That was weird.
Yeah, the fact that I woke up face first in my uncle's ass,
Jesus, Raj. And you're like, that was a totally different night. But I don't think anything happened. You just wake up and you're, oh my God. But I don't think that, but like my parents for sure did, but my,
I think my uncle just,
come on.
I think I just slipped and fell. But my parents, 100%.
It's Uncle Schwitz.
I don't know how he's related. I don't know where he's from, but he's
not my uncle, but it's like
it's somebody's Uncle
Schwitz. He's our neighbor.
Oh,
the community's uncle.
Yeah, that's
man.
Yeah, that's my story.
Yeah, I don't know. That's such a funny way of saying it. What are they, like we're speed dating? That's my story. You're like, okay, well, hopefully the bell rings here pretty soon. Like, that's my story. Imagine if that's how you opened up.
We should try it. That'd be funny. We should go on a speed dating thing, just to do that. Just to tell them.
Oh, dude, we would crush it.
Oh my
Sabotage.
Gosh. Yeah.
Sabotage. I think I love the idea of being in a committed relationship because then the stakes are completely off the table. It's like you book an audition that you don't care about, right?
Yeah.
So you all of a sudden, I wouldn't even want to like troll. I think if I would just went and just said like some really honest stuff and see what happened, like, I think it would be so fun, and I think it would be liberating.
That would be amazing. You say all the honest stuff that, it took you a while to get out with your significant other, but now you got nothing to lose, right? So, like, I just got my asshole waxed yesterday. It was kind of weird talking to this lady about spread butterfly, but
it's so true. And I know you've had it done before, right? So do you do on your back where you hold where the cheeks are like that, or do you do where you lay on your stomach and hold your cheeks?
No. So the stomach and laying on the stomach and holding your cheeks open, they say that's the worst way to do it.
Why?
I think it's more painful, or it
I would
requires
prefer
more
that.
strips.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but I lay on my back, and they
that is so uncomfortable. Dude, it's so uncomfortable, and it's seeing your guy at his absolute worst.
Oh,
it's cold in that room.
It's cold in
he's
that
like
room.
Collapsed into himself. He's nervous because we're being attacked.
Oh, for sure.
It's not like it's not like you're rocking a rager and you're just like
No. Yeah, I try to rock a rager. I go in there warmed up because I want to show off to the lady.
Yeah.
But the second she pulls that first one off, nothing is working anymore.
Yeah, mine makes a sound. He goes,
I'm sorry, it turned into an innie.
It's so it's so subtle. So quick.
A little tear.
Did you say something, sir? No, I'm good.
No, that was my penis.
Yeah, dude, literally, you're absolutely right. When you're in the lobby and you're trying to get it, like you're trying to like. You're doing stuff just getting some blood somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I want to go in at least with a chub.
Yeah. Do you hold it too? Do you hold it when you're?
I don't like holding it in front of other people, but they make it. She's like, hold it taut, and then. Yeah.
So wait, but do you hold it to like? Do you cover up too when she's waxing that way? Like, do you hold it to like hide it and protect it?
No, because she waxes that too.
You get your actual the guy. You get the guy waxed.
The guy shaft. Yeah. I have a really hairy shaft.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'm gathering that. I can't believe that I actually had to lead my way to the answer. I literally followed the flashlight on the ground to be like, oh no. I walked all the way to it. I was like, so do you grow hair?
Yeah,
so many times you tried to tell me. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I pull it taut, sometimes I hold it up. I'm like, what are we getting waxed here, Raj? You and I are not the same.
I was like, man, this guy really wants to know. Huh?
They do one time, and I'm like, have a good one. We'll see you in 6 months.
So you got your butthole waxed?
Yes, I'm talking about butthole.
Okay,
what were you talking about?
The whole works. I get the butthole, the ball sack, the shaft, even the head. I have a hair. No, I don't have. It's
not a comb over.
I'm starting. Yeah, my male pattern baldness is starting to kick in. But yeah, I get the whole works done.
Wow.
Have you ever got the full Brazilian?
No. What's the full Brazilian?
Dick and balls.
Really? And the butt.
And the butt. Yeah. The whole The cheeks.
Do you do the cheeks or as well and the inside or just the inside for
No. I do the cheeks inside.
Wow, Raj.
I do the whole thing. Here's how much it costs me when I get the full works.
You have a punch card? Yeah. I need it. I never miss a day. You're the type of person who's angry when you forgot your punch card.
About $350 it cost
Oh
me.
my goodness,
That's
Raj.
how much wax they have to use on me.
That is that's mostly for supplies. That's not even for labor.
Yeah, the labor is easy. I mean, she has broke a sweat, but
dude, yeah, that's because they have to make sure 3 to 6 people are on staff. We got Raj coming in today.
It's like a surgery. Somebody's dabbing her.
I know for a fact when people try to schedule on days that you come in, it's tough. The lady at the front's like, you got we have so there's a 4 p.m., but that's all I have that day. You're like, ow.
The second I sign up, they're like, okay, we're closed Thursday. We're just closed.
They're always closed on Thursdays. It's so, I don't know if it's religious.
That's just a lot of hair.
That is crazy.
But yeah,
Good for
the whole works.
Jeez. You feel good though after it's all waxed. I mean, you take better. There's better bowel movements. When you
gosh, it
you
slides
look
right
better.
out. Yeah.
You're like, look at that.
It's huge.
Nothing obstructing it.
Yeah, I'm rocking a full 3-year. You know, it's great. It's
2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3.
3.5. Oh no, you made eye contact. Back to 2.
Trying to swing it. Hang on, hold it. Let me back up. 3.
There's no swinging.
3.
It's almost like a door stopper. You just.
Dude, the timbre of Raj's is so hot. Sometimes you go Raj's.
No, it's more like. Even the sound effects have an accent.
Dude, classic Ang Lee.
Good callback. That's good. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed this, but even like minority sound effects have their own accent. It's not the same.
Dude, I've wandered into some where I'm like, I got to get out of this act out now. I got to get out of here now.
Whenever I would open for you and you would do your McDonald's bit.
Oh yeah, the McDonald's one. I do. Well, I'm not going to incriminate myself. It's up to how you heard it.
But what did I say? I was like, I'm the top dollar of the buck.
Yes. So I used to close. Yeah, I used to close the whole show on that joke. Basically, I don't even remember how it came. I don't even know how it came to be. It was just. My speech therapist was like, you got to try. You know, if you struggle with something. There's a different part of the brain. Singing and accents helps the speech get more fluent whenever you're in a bind. So she was like, try. You know, try an accent, right? And when I was trying to say the thing at McDonald's, which is always really frustrating because you're in a drive-through and the menu's frustrating because it puts M and C in front of all of the stuff. I was like, okay, I'm trying to be diplomatic. I don't want to get canceled. I'm Irish. It makes sense to do an Irish accent, but I don't know how to do an Irish accent. And so when the person asked me, I panicked and I did this accent and the accent comes out Indian or whatever. And it gets a huge racist laugh. It's like, okay, why is everybody? Yeah.
Especially when I'm there with you, everybody turns to look at me. I'm like, I didn't even tell the joke.
Well, stop standing on stage when the bit happens. Raj stands there with a flag.
That's me. He's talking about me. Yeah.
But dude, yeah, when you come back on stage, the tag you do after the McDonald's joke, once the joke is closed, because Raj comes back on stage to say goodnight. That tag there, nobody follows that tag. Raj comes back and it's like, dude. I was like, I leave and I'm like, I didn't even get a laugh that big.
Yeah.
Raj is too good. He's too Indian and he's too good. Great combination.
It works. It's a great setup for me.
Oh yeah. Now what if that's how you toured? Eventually you have to bring me on tour just to do that joke so you can come back on. People, that's the type of show people would have leaving our show. They leave and they go, man, when that host went back on stage, like, what was your favorite part of the show? Remember when the host went back on stage?
He said goodnight? Oh my God.
That was crazy. I filled out the raffle ticket. I literally gave my primary email address when that happened.
My favorite part was when the host went on stage and he's like, this next guy, I know him. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, I know. That's the other thing. Raj is like, do you want me to say anything? And I'm like, can you just mention that we're friends, by the way? Mention that I've known you for a long time.
I know. I get so shy whenever I bring you up. It's weird.
Oh,
but
dude,
I'm trying to be better about it.
You are my least favorite person to bring me up. You're one of my closest friends, and you bring me up. Here he comes from America's Got Talent.
You've seen him
online, outside. The stutter. You know him. I'm like, I'm at the edge of the stage, like looking. I'm like, Raj, and he's like, here he is.
That's so. I'm sure everybody is always wondering, like, what's the exchange we have as we cross paths, like as you come to the mic and I go back. And it's always like, dude, what the fuck?
What, Raj? I'm so angry. In the 2 seconds that I get to talk to you before we exchange, I'm like, you stupid idiot.
What the hell is that? What kind of intro is that?
You better clean this up with your McDonald's tag later. I swear we gotta save this night.
I promise I will.
We gotta save the night, Raj. Wow. Yeah, digging me out of a hole. Thanks, Raj. No, I actually think I always say I always say the same thing whenever I go whenever I get right on stage. It's like, were they fun? That's what usually I say. How was it? Did you have fun?
Yeah, but there has been like 1 or 2 times where you're like, just say we're friends.
Raj. Yeah, I know. When people are like, dude, it's so funny. Because there's for sure people in the front row who are like, I think they hate each other. I think for a second I saw him hate him. I think I do remember that. One time I was like, Raj, what the fuck? Say Raj. I'm here. I walked so many times. I had to go back. I had to go back to the part where I walked and then come back to walk.
I had to, after that, I had to like look up I looked up, I guess Justin Foster. I looked up some videos where he intros you, and then I had to like, what does he say? And
studying other openers.
Yeah. And he's like, this guy, he's one of my best friends. I've known him forever. He's awesome. And I was like, why can't I do that?
Why is it so hard? Why do I crumble?
Yeah, I literally get so stunted. I'm like,
you intro me like I'm not in the building. You're like, he's on his way. TV and movies. Start doing other credits. BET. Raj, I was not on BET.
He could be though.
He could.
It's 2025.
Yeah. You have like a 1920s horse track, like Kentucky Derby. Here comes Blackjack.
He's on his way.
Vespa's rounding the corner.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know what happens. I get so shy, but
So
I'm a terrible host. I will say.
No,
I'm a terrible host.
Well, I think also it's different because I'm like, I err on the side of being cleaner, and I err on the side of just a little more wholesome. I've been trying to like limit swearing. Mm-hmm. You'll maybe 2 minutes in, you'll be like, so I'm having sex. You're like, I'm in Thailand. I don't know this. And I'm like, I don't know this chick guy's name. I'm like, Raj.
Well, it'd be nice to get that heads up before I go.
No, I know. Well, I also, no. I also don't, it's not even that I mind. Mm-hmm. It's like, as I've said, like, usually when the openers are a little more irreverent, then if I say damn later, mm-hmm. people aren't like, that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have to refund tonight.
Yeah. Well, so the reason, I guess I was under the impression that anything goes on your shows because like one of the first
it's been
shows,
that way for a really long time.
Yeah.
Really long time. Mm-hmm. Only recently have I just been like, it just feels like it's not me. I want to challenge myself to try to write without having to use it. For sure.
Well, I was going to say one of the first shows I ever did with you, I think we were in Philly. At Helium. I don't even think we knew each other then. Nope. I came out to go see your other opener.
Yeah.
And some family got kicked out because he did a bit about I don't know, he found a child's book about like 4-year-olds learning about sex.
That is
a
wild thing. This other comedian that we're talking about.
Yeah. And like some people got kicked out, and then you were like, no, that was fucking great. You keep doing that bit. And I was like, oh, Drew likes this shit. I'll keep doing that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I also just think if you come to a comedy club, you can't be so upset that like you just can't. You can't be so upset. I like the fact that you can go to a show and you can sit through somebody that you that you might not resonate with or even agree with, and still be okay. Now, if that's the headliner you came to see, obviously that's different. But I think, you know, you don't want to misrepresent yourself as a headliner where people come to see you. But at the same time, I think, like, you know, the idea that you can't come to a show and contain yourself enough through whatever the set is. You can be, if it's slightly uncomfortable, okay, be slightly. Have you ever been slightly uncomfortable for
the last 45 minutes?
Yeah, hilarious. But there's people just in the, like, I think that speaks to how people even interact in the world. It was just like, if one thing that comes, a person or a situation or whatever comes in their space in a place where they feel threatened, they have to do something or respond to it, is crazy. That's just crazy, especially in an environment where it's comedy. Yeah,
especially in an environment where it's meant for that. That's insane. I never understood people that get so worked up over bits and stuff. I remember I had this one lady come up to me once because I was doing this joke about how I was in a situation with some white people and they made some racist comments or something. I don't even remember which bit it was.
I invite you to one Christmas and you make a fool of yourself. I'm just kidding.
But then she comes up to me afterwards. She was like, "Hey, listen, that stuff about white people, it made me feel really uncomfortable. Why don't you just stick to what you know? Talk about being Indian." And I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness. Dude, where do people get off sometimes?
I have no idea.
That is a crazy thing to say. You are exactly what I am going to write about. This 100%. Is what I'm talking about. What I know is the firsthand experience of white people's racism. This is what I mean.
This is exactly what
This is my white experience. It's this.
If anything, I know more about being white than I do know about being Indian.
I'm more aware than you are. That is a crazy thing to say.
I know. And I was like, "Ma,
just
come
stick
on.
to what you know." I know this. I got this. I know this happen. This is going to happen again. That's what I know.
Yeah, it's crazy the things people say to you at shows.
After shows, I almost never find I made a good decision by hanging out after. I used to, and as you know, like, I used to stay and say hi to everybody. I'm pretty introverted, and I also know that I know it matters to people to I don't want to ever appear like, oh, I'm above doing this, or I don't want to do this, or it's not that. It's just, I'm very, like, sometimes people take your energy and they don't mean to. Right. They really don't mean to. And sometimes I just give it too willingly. So, but a lot of times you run the risk of, first of all, putting your entire self-worth based in their hands, based on however they said that they liked the show or they didn't. And then all of a sudden you get into a pattern of being like, did you like it? Well, that person didn't say that they liked it. Was it good? Was it good? And you don't want to do that. And you also don't want it to go so far the other way where you hang out and then it's only a matter of time before somebody comes up and says literally something like that. Like, literally, you know, it's the equivalent of like, I didn't hear you stutter one time. So did you ever? Did you ever have that? You know, it's literally the same as just like, you know, I really liked when you know, I really liked when you, like, you know, it's like, oh, I don't like when you're so angry, you know, talk about like your stutter and you're just like, I'll kill you. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, you are the, like, how are you so unaware? Especially when you were maybe just on stage talking about how people can be so unaware. It's one thing to just be unaware, but then being called out about the fact that you are, how are you so not even aware that that's what we're talking about?
Because they're tone deaf. They don't care. Like, you know, I think some people look at comedians as like a jester, like, do what I paid you for. You know, they forget that you're human beings and you have problems and stuff like that. And I think that the biggest compliment that I think I've ever gotten was when like comedy clubs say like, your audience is really, really nice. They're very kind, or they're very intelligent. They're sensible people. I think that's a good thing. And you usually would like to hope that your audience that supports you is an extension of you, you know, in some way. So hopefully that ends up getting like, you know, that ends up limiting itself. But yeah, hanging out after shows comes with, you know, some upside, but sometimes tremendous risk. Well, who said it? There's some really famous comedian that said something along those lines. Like, if you talk to an audience member long enough, they will tell you how much they'll tell you something negative. I forget the exact quote, but it's something along those lines. If you hang out long enough, you will learn about your flaws.
Totally. And so in that way, it's almost not even worth it. You know, I mean, it's just, and it's not like it's personal, because, I used to, and it can really, I'm a genuine person. I like to say thank you to people sincerely, but I also want that exchange to be quick. So now what I do is a lot of times after shows, I'll just wander through the showroom and people ask people be like, can we do photos or anything? I'm like, I'm not doing any photos, but I just want to say thanks.
Oh, hey, that's
I hope you're okay.
Yeah.
What's your name? And then they say this, and I'm like, thank you so much, Cynthia or whatever your name is.
Right.
And then I move on. And that feels nice, and that feels human. It feels nostalgic. It's like a little bit of just like, oh, that's all that's as simple as it has to be. It doesn't have to be anything else.
Yeah.
So, and I also feel like if you were to take photos, one of the best things that someone ever taught me was you take the phone, you take the photo, you hand it back, and you move on. That way it's always on your terms. You can always just be like, you can always like, because some people are just like, they're taking a long time maybe to get to their thing. And there's other people are like behind, like, you know what I mean? Other people are behind you. It's like, all this whole other thing is going on while this thing is happening. It's like when a general manager calls timeout at a baseball game. It's like we're all just gonna watch this guy yell at the pitcher. We're all just gonna watch this happen. It's a little bit like that.
Okay, well that's we should probably close it out.
I guess so. I mean, we can end it as awkwardly as it started.
Yeah,
I think so. You started with how's it going, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Great. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming by.
No. I think you just say, like earlier you said, how's it going? And now I answer it. And now I answer it. And that's the end. Like, it's like a nice little piece.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Nice, okay.
So it's like, good.